Hi guys, this video is about the flu. My mother recently got sick and she's in the process right now getting over the flu, and it was bad, guys. So I wanted to go over this website with you. It's 10 home remedies for the flu. I'm going to put the link below so you can go yourself and read the entire website if you want, because that would take forever and be a long video, and I don't want to do that to you guys. Alright, drink up. Got to drink plenty of fluids. Stay hydrated. If you don't stay hydrated, that's the #1 killer that the doctors say is killing the people. I heard this story of a little girl going to the emergency room, and she died in the emergency room from dehydration, from all the vomiting and the diarrhea, and your body just loses too much liquid too fast and you die. So, and on a sick stomach, that's very hard to drink and keep it down. In a lot of cases, you just throw it right back up. So if it's that severe, you need to go ahead and go to the doctor and get antibiotics and another shot they give you 2 shots. One to knock out the flu and the other to stop the vomiting. And then they give you some pills to stop vomiting. Vomiting is bad. I mean, that's the worst part of the flu, I think. So, if you catch it early, you can probably fight it better. I would suggest for those of you that have a ozone machine, it's like $100, I know, from Amazon. That I would drink as much as you can, and then 2 hours later, have some colloidal silver. If you know how to make that, maybe I'll do a video on that later, how to make colloidal silver, and that does help a lot with fighting that type of thing. But if it's gone too far, that won't even help. You need the emergency room or the doctor to give you some strong antibiotics, and that's the only thing that's going to help you. I've had the flu several times and it's not fun. Yeah, sip up soup, chicken soup, if you can hold it down, and that's usually after you get back from the doctor, from recovering from. As soon as you get the shot, you stop throwing up and you start recovering. But until you go to the doctor, you can't hold anything on your stomach. It's just full-on vomiting and diarrhea, and you feel like you want to die. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, be a couch potato, it says. You're going to have a lot of rest. If you don't rest, you won't heal. If you overexert yourself with the flu, you're just going to get sicker. And in a lot of cases, you can't overexert yourself, because all you can do is lay there and then run to the bathroom and come back, and you're dizzy and lightheaded from being weak, and you can't eat. It's really bad. And let me see. Humidifier. Yeah, I've heard of that. You put your towel over your head and breathe in humidity. And that brings me to this. Vicks, the nose spray. 12-hour Vicks nose drops or nose spray. This works so well. I've heard that it's not good for you, but trust me, guys, it lasts all night long. If you have a stopped up nose and you can't breathe, put like a generous amount, what you can take in each side, and you can feel it within minutes, maybe a minute or 2 minutes, and it opens up. You can feel it opening up, and it's like relief when you can breathe again, and you can breathe all night long. For 12, it does what it says. For 12 hours you can breathe. This stuff really works. You go down. Yeah, you don't need to make a tent, or you don't need the humidifier. You don't need all that if you use the nose drops, because that does it all. Same thing. See, it's all about opening up the sinuses. Cough lozenges. Yeah, I'd take some Vicks cough lozenges. If you cough a lot, that will help. But you really need to see the doctor in most cases. Let me see. Salt water. For this, I would recommend not salt water. I would recommend baking soda. Baking soda there's a curing agent. I had skin cancer, like right here, and I used baking soda and vitamin E mixture, and I put it every day for a few months. I'd put it every day during the summer. I don't wear a shirt at all in the summer, so it was able to stay. and I have no more cancer. I didn't see a doctor about it, nothing, and it is gone. So baking soda and vitamin E is the cure for skin cancer. I know everybody's body reacts different, but for me, that worked. Okay, nasal irritation. Yeah, that's common with blowing your nose, and your nose is so raw all around from blowing and blowing and blowing, and I've been there too. Having the flu is not fun. Line up a caregiver, that's not possible for all of us, but for those that are, that's great, because the less you exert yourself, then that's better. You don't have to. You can heal quicker if you rest more. That's the thought behind that. All right, guys. The other point is my mom had, right after she got back from the doctor, she said her mouth turned white, her tongue turned solid white, and it was so sore and raw she couldn't eat. And I'm waiting on her to call me this morning and see if she can eat yet. But the cure for that was baking soda, a teaspoon of baking soda mixed with 8-ounce glass of water, of warm water, and you gargle with it ever so often. And she said within an hour it loosened up her tongue where she could talk normal again, but it's still raw. But baking soda kills the germ. It was called the yeast infection of the mouth. I've never heard of this in all my life, but I looked it up on Google, and she had all the same symptoms: burning, hurting, tongue turned white, and the baking soda and water worked. Like half her tongue it's coming back to normal. It's in the process right now of getting back to normal. So I don't know how she got that. The emergency room, she had to bring somebody to the emergency room, and there's a lot of sick people in there already. So that's probably where she picked up both the flu and that germ. So another point I want to make, during this flu season, don't eat out, guys. Eat at home, because you don't know how many people working in these fast food restaurants that have the flu. And they're working because they need the money. And they're not sick enough yet to stay home, but yet they can spread the germ in your food. And their bosses, for some reason, they let them continue to work, probably because they need the work, they need the help, and they don't want to be short-handed at the same time. But if you have the flu, stay home and don't spread it. And certainly don't go out and eat out at McDonald's and Sonic and wherever else you want to eat out. Just don't do it. It's not safe at this time of year. And when you go shopping, always use the Germ-X, a little bottle of alcohol, and spray your hands when you get back to the car. So you bring a Germ-X bottle in your pocket. When you get to the car, rub your hands, and then you can open the doorknob and the handle. You can handle your car after that, after you clean all the germs from being in the store. And your wallet, people don't think about that, but you got your wallet out to pay for your groceries. Spray the wallet down with Lysol, so you kill all the germs that you handled. I mean, that's taking extra precaution not to get sick. And in some cases, if you still get sick, it was airborne and you couldn't help it. You'd have to walk around with a mask, like they did in China a while back. Walk around shopping with a big oxygen mask on. Well, it's those paper masks you get. I wore them before, and you can't breathe real good through them. And you look like retarded, but you'll not get sick if you want to go that extreme. But that's it. It's a very dangerous time of year, guys. So be careful. Don't get the flu. It's bad. I guess I don't have to tell you that. Alright, guys. That's it for this video. Subscribe if you hadn't subscribed yet. Hit that like button. And leave me a comment, because I always like to be interactive with my people that watch my videos. And I'll catch you on the next upload, guys.